Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, I'm gonna discuss another important um, topic that is really important for an international student. If you're here in Australia or if you are hoping to arrive in Australia, so it's about the tax file number. So in my previous video, I have provided you a step-by-step guideline for to creating your ABN. So in this video, I'll be guiding you or helping you create your tax file number. So this is the first step. If I recommend, like, as soon as you get into Australia, make sure to create your TFN and the ABN, because those are the most two important essential I would say things before you start getting employed for any particular job. As I mentioned in the previous video, before you create your ABN, make sure to create your TFN, your tax file number, because that is very very important. um, so before I start, thank you guys for watching my videos, and stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, like my video, and share with your friends, so that they can actually gain something out of the videos that I share, because I think these are very important for them as well, if they are hoping to actually come to Australia for their higher education. So I arrived in Australia a few years ago, and I had to figure things by my own, because when you come to a new country, you have to figure things on your own. You might not know where to start, what to do, what not to do. So in my channel, I will be providing more information as much as possible to help you guys to get to your dream. I'm trying to make it much easier, because I know we tend to get lost, when we can't come out of our comfort zone, especially leaving our home country. It's really difficult. Sometimes you might not have friends, sometimes you may. So it doesn't matter. For anybody who needs assistance, you can always come to my channel. I will share as much information as possible. And I know it can be stressful, but don't worry. I will be here to help you out. So I know, I understand. So yeah, so we are in this together. So don't worry. You will all, if you work hard and if you stay on the right track, you'll get your dreams. All right. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So in this video, I'll be sharing some information related to the tax file number, on how to create it, and, like, how to uh, get it done. And just like for ABN, you don't have to pay somebody to create your tax file number. This can be done by yourself. You just need a laptop or a computer, and a perfect broadband connection, an internet connection. And if you don't have a laptop for yourself, if you're hoping to buy one, you can go to the public libraries and use the computers what they have, and then create your tax file number, because these are essential if you are trying to get employed, because most employees require a tax file number or the ABN to process your payments. Perfect. So with that being said, when you're creating the tax file number, you will be probably creating your tax file number as an individual. So I'll be sharing the link to this site in the description. You can access it and then follow the guidelines on the video and create your tax file number. Okay, perfect. So um, once you go to this site, you can click on to individuals and families, because we are creating the TFN as an individual. Click onto that and just go scroll down, and here you'll find how to apply for a tax file number. So this site keeps on, like, changing, like, maybe they are upgrading or something, because this was not what I had when I was applying for my TFN. It was a bit different, but it's always easy to navigate, nothing complicated. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So don't be scared, just follow my instructions. So you click on to tax file number, which says how to apply for tax file number. And when you go here, you can click on to apply for a TFN, and then it will take you to your next section. And when you get here, make sure to click on foreign passport holders, because we are foreign passport holders. We are not citizens in this country. We are students, so we will be considered as foreign passport holders. So click onto that. And when you get here, there will be some information that are provided for you to read. I recommend that you read all this information before you apply for your TFN. They're pretty necessary. There's a lot of information that you can actually gather from the information provided here. So I suggest that you read, uh, everything. It's for your own good, actually. And once you read, you can click on apply online for a TFN. When you click onto that, it'll take you to the next section. So when you get to this page, you can just read through the information as I mentioned earlier, and then click on start button. Okay. So when you get to this point, you'll have to provide your passport number and the origin of your travel document, the passport. It could be Sri Lanka, India, Nepal, Philippines, whatever. That's your country, the original country, the your country of origin that should be provided here. And if you have visited to Australia before, make sure to mention yes, okay, because you're providing your passport number, which means they will have your previous records with them. So if you have traveled earlier, just say yes, and if you have not, just click on no. And once you do that, this section will require you to fill your personal details, okay? So I'm not going to fill anything, because if I provide um, because obviously this is a sample video example for you to actually do your own TFN. So if I provide fake details, it will not allow me to go forward. So for that reason, I'm not going to fill anything, but I'm going to tell you how to do it. So just fill in your details, provide your family name, first given name, and other given names according to your passport, not anything else. And if you are known by any other names, say yes and provide it. And if it is no, just provide say no. Provide your date of birth, your gender, so you have the options given here. And if you have a spouse, just click on yes, and there will be a section to fill in your husband's, your partner's details here. So once you fill that in, you can click next. So I can't go forward because I haven't obviously filled the details. But the TFN, when you're applying for the TFN, the application is really, really straightforward. It's very simple, nothing scary. Just follow the instructions, just fill in the correct details, and then go forward. So you just have to fill in your personal details, your name, date of birth, passport info, the visa details. Like in future sections, you'll have your visa details to fill in. Just go to your visa, find the relevant information, fill it in, and provide your Australian address, and then yeah, submit your application. And that's how you get apply for your TF, and it's pretty straightforward. So I have provided you the first few steps, because sometimes people get confused of what to click when you're applying for your TFN. So when you finish each section, these numbers will be turned blue, which means you have completed every section. Okay, perfect. So now that you know how to create your TFN, I thought, why not I just give you few more details on, like, just to, like, um, give some knowledge. So unless you have a TFN, your employer might withhold more tax from your pay. So just make sure to create your TFN before you get employed. So having a TFN will help you to get paid correctly, and it will make easier for you to lodge your tax return at the end of the financial year. And who can apply for a tax file number? So any international student on a valid student visa can apply for a TFN as soon as they arrive in Australia. Okay, so make sure you are in Australia when you're applying for a TFN. So you must also have your visa granted, and you have to be physically in the country before applying for a TFN. Just have that in mind. So you cannot apply for a TFN if you're like in your home country. So your visa should be granted and you should be physically in Australia to apply your TFN. All right. And make sure to have your passport and make sure to have your Australian address and a valid student visa before you apply for the um, TFN, because without that you cannot apply for your TFN. So once you submit the form, your TFN will be sent to your Australian postal address, usually within 28 days. So that's the reason I suggested that you apply for your TFN as soon as you get to Australia. So that way you have a time span, like you have enough time to get your TFN. And the TFN is a confidential number, so you'll have to keep it safe, and you don't um, please do not share the number unnecessarily with anybody else. It's a unique number to you, so keep it safe. um so a TFN is basically essential for working legally and getting paid correctly in Australia. So now that you know how to create your TFN, and if you found this video useful, share this with your friends. Um, Please like, share, and subscribe for more tips. And I'm hoping to share more and more information in the future. So if you liked my videos and if you found this information useful, as I said, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and share as much as possible. So thank you for watching and see you guys soon with another video. Thank you.